Happy Sunday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with 7 work from home job leads that you can work at night. A lot of people are looking for third shifts, evening shifts. Here you go. So if you want a night job or you're a night owl, this is for you. Have your resume optimized and ready to go. And let me know in the comment section which job that you're interested in applying for, 1 all the way to 7, because it really helps me when I go out here and research the jobs. As always, you know that I get so excited when I share my screen because I want to hear testimonies. I want to hear people are getting jobs. And in order for you to do that, you're going to have to go ahead and get your resume right in order for you to get that job. Okay. And step out on faith, and faith without works is dead. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into the first job. Okay. The first job that we're talking about here, as you can see on the screen, is Vanderbilt Health. They're currently seeking lead remote monitoring tech night shift to work from home. And I always reach out to hiring manager on all of these jobs. I just want to make you aware of that. I always contact hiring managers. It's a lot of work, doing it, but I do it. I Google their information, get their phone number. Sometimes I'm transferred to 20 or 40 people before I get to a HR or recruiter just to verify this job or whatever questions that I have to ask. And even though it's not really listed the state, as long as you're in the 50 states, according to a hiring manager, you're able to do this job here. And when I'm scrolling down, I am looking to see if the salary is listed, and the salary is not listed. So when the salary is not listed, I don't get in panic mode. I take upon myself to research things, and I come up with $23.50 an hour. It could be more depending on your experience. Remember, never be scared to negotiate your salary at all times necessary. People do it every single day, and you should be able to do the same thing, okay? Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper on what you're going to do, is you're going to receive, track, and coordinate V-sitters and cardiac monitoring and discontinue orders. You can also communicate with patients, safety runners to facilitate the deployment, retrieval, and troubleshoot of cameras and equipment. And then you go down a little bit further, you're going to escalate alarms and safety concerns to staff and our unit leaderships in an appropriate time frame as defined by monitoring policy and SOP. Okay. Now, when we go down a little bit further, these are the technical capabilities that they want you to have. Is they want you to be familiar with medical device. Remember, if you don't understand something, put that information in Google and add video at the end of it, and there's going to be tons of videos that's going to appear to give you that knowledge and understanding to understand how, what they're asking for. Also, medical terminology and documentation. That's what they want you to do. Also, cardiac monitoring. It goes over a little bit of information of that, and data interpretation. And when you dive down a little bit further here, go all the way down, it only requires 2 years of experience, high school diploma or GED to do this job. And again, you're able to work from home. You can watch the video to get more information too about it. This is a night shift. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today. In order to apply, you click right here where it says apply. This is job number 1. So let me know in the comment section which job you're interested in applying for. Now, job number 2 is with Liquiid Web LLC. I talked about them before in previous videos, and they reached out to me, and they're still accepting application. They had stopped, but they need more people. And they're hiring for support technician, Windows third shift to work remotely. When I'm scrolling down, no state hire restriction is listed. So according to hiring manager, as long as you're in the 50 states, you're eligible to apply for the job. I always say go and explore within the company and see if there's any other remote jobs that you may be interested in. You can always apply for multiple positions in one company. And if you want to do that, all you have to do is go back to current openings, and they have other jobs too as well. Now, as you can see, we do not have the salary. The salary is not listed. So I take upon myself to research, and this is what I come up with is between $17 and $22 an hour for this role. Okay, as you can see, this role is a permanent full-time remote third shift position with a salary range of $17 to $22 an hour. Okay, this role is a permanent full-time remote third shift position overnight Eastern time, again, with a salary range of $17 to $22 an hour. At first, I overlooked it, but I was right. The salary is between $17 and $22 an hour. Now, even though it says Eastern time, you could be in Central Standard Time, but according to hiring manager, you just have to be able to work Eastern Standard Time for this position, okay? Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to provide professional and friendly server support. You're going to develop a deep understanding of Liquid web products. You're going to install and configure Windows servers, operating system, and related software. And then you go down here, they want you to have a solid working knowledge of Windows Server OS, experience with Windows web hosting tools. Remember, if you don't understand something, put this information in Google and add video at the end of it. There's going to be tons of videos that's going to appear to give you that knowledge and understanding where you can go ahead and do the job, because all jobs are going to take you through training, regardless if you have experience or not, according to the hiring manager. I always verify that too as well. Now, these are some of the keywords that you need to implement into your resume so it can pass the applicant tracking system. Excellent communication, excellent customer service skills, excellent verbal and written communication skills, excellent problem solving skills, motivation and attention to details. These are some of the words you need to implement into your resume because you're trying to pass the ATS, which is known as Applicant Tracking System. These are the technical skills that you need to have too as well. If you don't understand that, again, add video at the end of each word, and there's going to be tons of videos that's going to walk you through to get you that knowledge and understanding so you can get the job. Now, what they offer is consistent set work hours. They do offer traditional Roth 401k with company matching. They do offer benefits like medical, dental, vision, prescriptions, and a voice in how things get along. And also, they offer access to ongoing training. You're going to go through some training again, regardless if you have experience or not. Okay. Now, if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply. This is job number 2. Okay. Now, job number 3 is with Vontier. They're currently seeking help desk representatives to work from home. Most of the time, night shifts are available or help desk type of work, chat jobs. And I'm still, researching more night jobs because that's what people are asking for. But this company is hiring for a help desk representative to work from home. And when we scroll down, I'm looking to see if I can find the salary for the position here. And I don't see the salary. Here's the salary. The salary is $44,000 per year, and that's not including overtime. So $44,000 a year is $21 an hour. Okay. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing, you're going to provide Windows computer hardware and software phone support. So it is going to be a little phone. According to the hiring manager. I know my channel is all about non-phone work at home job leads, but I just want to throw that out there just in case if somebody want to do it. But it's going to be a little bit of phone, according to hiring manager, phone support for franchise and field sales managers. You're going to provide third shift computer operator duties on month ends, monitoring and supporting operation of IBM iSeries system, as well as you're going to provide support for Metcode diagnostic tools regarding subscription and Android SO support. Okay. And then when you go down here, they talk about the measuring of performance and then who you are. You only need a high school diploma or equivalent. They want you to have experience with MS-DOS commands and system files. Remember, just put that in Google, add videos, watch the video. I guarantee you're going to pick it up and get that knowledge and understanding, because again, they're going to train you anyway, regardless if you have experience or not, according to hiring manager. They also want you to have experience with Microsoft Windows release Windows 10 and 7, basic network troubleshooting, wireless configuration and problem determination, and working knowledge of relation database such as Microsoft SQL Server is a plus. Now, the trait profile is attention to details, ability to analyze problems to determine root causes, ability to work in a team environment, keeps up to date with new technology and new language features. These are some of the keywords you need to implement into your resume. And the great thing about this company, they do annual bonus, incentives, depending on your position. They do offer medical, dental, vision, life, eligible for your first paycheck, the 401k. And then they do offer employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, discounts on tools, and annual team building events. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now and go ahead and get this job today. Okay, so this is job number 3. So let me know in the comment section. Now we're down to job number 4. It is with the company Lions World Vision Institution. They're currently seeking donor eligibility coordinators night shift. okay, to work from home. When I'm scrolling down, I'm looking to see if the salary is listed, and the salary that I come up with is between $19.09 to $25.14 an hour. So in that range. And I spoke with hiring manager and they said, yes, I'm right. Okay. So when we scroll down, this is a full-time position here. And I am looking to see if there's any state hire restriction listed, which it is for this position. They are hiring, we are hiring, I'm sorry, in this limit to here. So you have to be living in this state here in order to be eligible to applying for this position. Again, hiring manager always say apply anyway, because when they start hiring in your state, your information will already be in the portal. Okay. So this is not going to apply to you where it says remote employment. This role is fully remote and the list is stated below, except for this state. Now, if you live in this state, it's going to be hybrid. Hybrid means some days you're going to be working from home and some days you're going to go in the office. But if you live in these states here that they're asking for, it's completely remote. Okay. So when we dive in a little bit deeper, what you're going to be doing here is you're going to intake patients' referral information from various sources, including hospital partner organization and medical examiners, both electronic and over the phone. So it's going to be some phone calls here, according to hiring manager, but it is not a call center. You're going to maintain accurate and organized donor information across different platforms and database. You're going to answer incoming calls from hospitals and other donation partners regarding cases, donation potentials, and general status updates. Again, according to hiring manager, it's not a call center. It's just only as a needed basis, according to hiring manager, because again, I told them my channel is all about non-phone work at home job leads. And according to hiring manager, it's just only as a needed basis. Okay. And then when you go down a little bit further, you're going to monitor research requests to meet distribution needs for research tissues. And then what they're looking for is excellent oral and written communication and team building skills with the ability to collaborate effectively with all iBank staff and contribute to a positive environment, both in person and remotely. So if your state is listed, you're going to be working remotely, okay? And then also you're going to be proficient in working with computers and managing several programs at a time is required. And then ability to work long hours, nights, and weekends, ability to work a flexible schedule that spans all shifts and days. Okay. Now, this job only requires a high school diploma or equivalent, 0 to 2 years of donor coordination or banking experience, bachelor's degree in related field preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. I'm not going to go over the prefers because preferred means if you have it, that's great. If you don't, then don't worry about it. Okay. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply now. This is job number 4. Okay. Now we're down to job number 5. It is with the company Brandwatch. They're currently seeking analysts, part-time, weekend, overnights to work from home. This is a part-time position. And when I'm scrolling, I'm always looking for the salary. This salary here, I had to call and ask. I always call. And they made a mistake. That is not the correct salary. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there to you. It's not the correct salary. They made a mistake. And this is the salary that I came up with. It's $63,441 a year for this position. I verified that with them, and that is the salary. And the salary is $30 an hour. That's the starting salary. Okay. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to conduct media searches and utilize discernments to identify information for inclusion in the briefing while disregarding irrelevant content. You're going to exercise quality control on the content and structure of briefing, and you're going to report regular to manager, develops good working communication to set priorities and manage workload. Now, with this job, it says a bachelor's degree or equivalent experience in skilled professional writing and reporting. This is a part-time role with weekends. Hours must have availability Fridays and Saturdays, nights, 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do not have to be living in Eastern Standard Time to do this job. You just have to be able to work Eastern Standard Time, okay? If you're in Central Standard Time, you can do it, okay? So bachelor's degrees or equivalent experience in skilled professional writing and reporting. Now, again, I just want to throw that attention out to you. This is a mistake. According to hiring manager, I reached out to them. This is a mistake. The salary that you'll be making is $63,441 a year, and that is around $30 an hour. Just want to bring that to your attention. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply by clicking here where it says apply for this job. This is job number 5. Okay. Now we are down to job number 6. Now, a lot of people are talking about night jobs, third shift jobs. Some people are night owls where they want to work after hours. I suggest you to get into like freelancing type of work. And one of the freelance jobs that actually let you work nights are transcriptionist job. Some jobs require that you have experience and some don't. And I would just want to just throw it out there for people to get an understanding what is a transcriptionist, what do they do? So when we see on what you see on the screen, a transcriptionist is a person who converts speech into written forms. They may work in different fields such as medical, legal, or general transcription. They listen to audio recordings or live speech and type them out verbatim. Or with editing, they also proofread timestamps and insert speaking identification tags in their transcripts. They use transcription software and reference materials to ensure accuracy and quality. So that is what transcription is all about. And one of the companies that are hiring right now is Speakwrite. They have transcriptionist positions open. They reached out to me. They're now hiring remote typists, transcriptionists with experience in legal, general, and Spanish transcription. What I suggest you here, when you go down here, they do have the job requirement. We're going to be looking at the job requirements for this job. So when we go into job requirements here, you have to be legal resident of the United States or Canada. You have to fill it out. You have to be fluent in English and possess a strong knowledge of grammar, spelling, and punctuation. You're going to also have to type 60 words per minute with 90% accuracy. You have to be proficient in Word, including advanced formatting features, as well as you have to have 1 year or more of transcription word processing experience in an office environment in the past 5 years. That's general office, data entry, and account experience, etc., are not sufficient. And then also you have to confirm that you meet the technical equipment requirements below. And then Speakwrite employs cutting edge technology to deliver quality audio to their transcriptionists. You would need the minimum requirement equipment to access. So you need this type of equipment here, headphones to listen to detection, I'm sorry, and foot pedals. Now, if you're looking for foot pedals, under this video, I'm going to put some affordable foot pedals that you can order through me if this is something you want to do. If this is what you want to do, then all you need to do is hit the continue. When I go back, this is the salary that people can make. You can make $450 a month. The top transcriptionists, they make $3,400 a month plus bonus, incentive, and extra rewards. So the sky is the limit to this position. And a lot of people are doing it because it's freelance. You can set your own hours. If you want to get up and work at 12 in the morning, you can do so. If you want to work from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. in the morning, you're able to do so. That's why I say it's very important to pick up some freelance type of work so you can go ahead and have that flexibility for those who desire to. So if this is something that you want to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says ready, apply now. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there to you. Okay. So another one here is that we're going to talk about is TranscribeMe. Now with TranscribeMe, you do not have to have experience. They will hire you if you have experience or if you don't have experience. And being a transcriptionist, you are a freelancer and you can start earning anywhere. You can work anywhere in the world. And they pay starting is $15 to $22 per audio hour. That is for someone that doesn't have a lot of experience, new into transcriptionist. And then the average is $250 monthly earnings. Now, when you gain that experience, then you can make $60,000 to $70,000 plus per audio hour. Okay. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you can work from the comfort of your own home, on the road, or anywhere really, whenever you want and how much you want. Transcript short 2 to 4 minutes clips, not long interviews. When one clip is completed, their system sends another to transcribe. There's no limit to how many can be processed. So again, you set your own hours on this job here. And I tell you to go read the reviews. A lot of people love this, but they love the flexibility. You can watch the full video. That's what I suggest you to do. And how to get started as a freelancer is simple. You're going to create an account. All you need is access to a computer and internet. Connect your PayPal while you register, because that's how you're going to get paid, is through PayPal. And then you're going to have to take an entry exam. After passing the exam, you will activate your account. Okay, so if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply immediately. People get paid really good money on this, I call it a freelance. This is still a job, regardless if it's a freelance, you're just a 1099 job. So what you need to do is hit the start freelance and then you'll be on your way. Okay, so this is job number 7. Okay, so go ahead and step out on faith and apply today. I gave you 7 night jobs. A lot of people are looking for night jobs. A lot of people are night owl, work when people are asleep. Go ahead and apply for these jobs today before they're no longer available. Now, if this video has been helpful, what I want you to do is hit that like button, as well as I want you to comment. I love reading all of your comments. I want to build a friendship relationship with you, and that's why I respond to your comments. A lot of y'all have went on other YouTuber platforms and you left a comment and they haven't even said a mama word. I'm not like that. You're more to me than just a number. You're my YouTube family. You're my YouTube friends. Okay. Also, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that ride, you have to subscribe to the channel. Share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can hear and see what I have to offer each and every single day. And I want to tell you is I want you to renew your mind. I want you to speak life over yourself, because the power of the tongue determines life and death. I want you to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. I want you to encourage yourself, whether if it's small or what, whether if you're just getting out here, filling out an application, are you researching jobs, are you preparing yourself for an interview, are you preparing yourself for optimizing your resume to the job post? You're taking steps, and you ought to encourage yourself and say, yeah, I did this. I'm taking a step. I'm taking action today, because faith without works is dead. You have to believe in your heart that God has a job out there for you with your name on it. Okay. You have to believe, because if you don't believe, you're not going to make it that far in life. Think about when you sit in a chair. Okay. Everybody gets into a chair and they sit in a chair. Do you think about if you're going to fall out of that chair? No, I don't. I just sit in a chair. That's what we have to think about God, of that God will provide a job for us. Don't be scared. Even though I apply for this job may be the one for me. Again, it may not be, but if it's not the one for me, God has a particular job for me waiting on me at the right time. A lot of times I tell you, never stop learning. Even though you have a job, always educate yourself and learn more things. Do things, learn things that you didn't have a desire to do. Like if you want to do transcription, always learn to, teach yourself transcription. They have free places where you can go and practice your transcription, is where you can learn it. You got to keep pushing me, pray until something happen. And don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. You got to let the company do it. I don't want you to get complacent. A lot of people get a job, they get complacent, they stop looking. And I see all the time is that when they stop looking, then that's when you get the pink slip. That's when they start laying off. Even though you have a job, still looking, because these companies that you're working for, guess what? They're still looking for people to come on board. And if they decide that they let you go or they don't like you, they have your replacement. And you should be the same way. Is that even though you have a job, I'm looking for other opportunities just in case they get in their feelings and they don't want me on this job. So if something go down, you won't get in panic mode. And that's how a lot of people start losing things, because they don't plan accordingly. You have to always have a backup plan at all means necessary. We all have cell phones and we be talking and the conversation be good. And if that cell phone beep, we run to our purse and get that charger and we're still able to talk. We all have cars, have been in a car. They have a spare tire. We're not driving and hoping that we have a flat. But if we have a flat, there's a spare tire to put on our car, and we can go to our destination. Hopefully we go ahead and get that tire fixed. But I'm just saying, you always need to have a backup plan at all means necessary, and never stop learning, never stop applying for other remote jobs, because you just never know when these companies get in their feelings and they decide that they no longer need you. They're constantly always adding people into their company, and you need to always constantly have options, other options, in case it feels good to have other options. So if in choices, so if this company don't do it right, you got an option to go somewhere else. Okay, you have to keep the faith, Stay in your lane. Stop comparing yourself to other people. I talk about this all the time because we always want to compare ourselves. I get it. There's a lot of people that want to work from home, especially what happened in 2020. More and more people have fallen in love with the remote work, but that doesn't mean you cannot find a job. You have to do things to set yourself apart from your competitors, and you got to sit back and think about it. Once you think about it, then you'll be very successful in finding a job. Also, it's very important to optimize your resume to each job that you're applying for. I'm not just saying it. I reach out to hiring manager and they say the same thing. Is optimize. There's keywords in the job post. You need to implement that into your resume in order for it to pass the applicant tracking system so it can get into the hands of hiring manager. Okay. Things have changed compared to when I was, looking for jobs back in the day, where you can actually go into the company and there'd be a receptionist sitting right there and you're like, are you hiring? And they give you a clipboard with an application. You fill out the application and you give it to the receptionist. Then the hiring manager come up and say, okay, let's go to the back and let me interview you. And oh, you have the skills. I think I'm going to hire you. It has changed now. Now you have to try to beat the applicant tracking system, and you can. All you need to do is take out time to optimize your job, optimize your resume to the job that you really, really want. Make sure you optimize your resume to the job that you really want so it can pass the applicant tracking system. It can stand out from the crowd. I tell you that a lot of people are standing out because they're sending employees newsletters. They're also sending them video recordings where they are saying, hey, look, this is, they're doing a great presentation using Canva, going in there using presentations to make themselves stand out so they can go ahead and get jobs. And a lot of people are getting jobs that way. And that's the same thing, regardless if you need a full-time job, a part-time job, even a side hustle. People are doing it every single day, and you can do it. You have to do things that make yourself different from other people in order for you to stand out from the crowd, okay? So stay in your race. Don't give up. A lot of people are, you're on the urge of a breakthrough and you want to give up. No don't mean no. It means next opportunity. Rejection is a part of life, but it's not the end. We all get rejected, including myself. Some kind of way we get rejected, but don't let it get to you. Okay. I know it's hard. It gets to you. You get to me when you get rejected, but you got to look. Hey, there's a reason behind everything. When you don't get something, there's a reason behind something. And when you don't get it, and God show you the reason why, you be like, God, thank you so much that I didn't get that job, because it could have been me being laid off. It could have been me going through the situation that everybody's telling me. So there's a reason behind things, but trust the process and don't give up. Giving up is not the option. I always say, stop talking about it, be about it, stop procrastinating, being a procrastinator and be a doer. Stop being on the sideline and get into the game and play today. Okay. You have to take action today. Faith without works is dead. And believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Many blessings to each and every one of you. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.